Hello, you are listening to Catherine Carrigan, medical intuitive healer, Amazon #1 bestselling author, and host of the Natural Healing Show for UK Health Radio. Now, I'm going to be showing you how to clear self-destruct. Now, first, let's talk about what self-destruct actually is. There are times in life when we feel very discouraged to the point where we're engaged in self-destructive behavior. Now, sometimes the self-destructive behavior can show up in drug addictions, it can show up in suicidal thoughts, it can show up in, being extremely discouraged. It can show up in severe illness such as cancer, where you're trying to take yourself out. So I have seen self-destruct show up in many clients over the years. Let me give you some examples. One time I worked with a gentleman who'd had cancer not just once, but 6 times, as if once was not enough. He had over 400 layers of self-destruct. I worked with a gentleman who had pancreatic cancer, and I believe as I recall, he had 66 layers of self-destruct. I've worked with people to clear self-destruct after they've broken up with a loved one, such as when you're going through a divorce or you're broken up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. So again, there are times when we feel extremely discouraged, and a lot of times this emotion that we're feeling is so deep that we can't clear it all the way. So I'm going to show you how to clear self-destruct. Now, first, let me explain where this came from. This came from a system of healing called total body modification, TBM. Now, in TBM, according to TBM, we hold various emotions in different organs. So I'm going to explain what we're going to do, and then we're going to do it. You have to understand that if you're watching this video, this is my right side, this is my left side. So the first thing that I'm going to do is flick my xiphoid process. So the xiphoid process is the very tip of my sternum, and then here's my liver over on my right side, and then here's my spleen over on my left side, and there's my mid-brow. So the technique for clearing self-destruct is you flick your xiphoid process, your liver, your spleen, and then your mid-brow, and then you rub horizontally across your forehead while inhaling, exhaling, and breathing. Now here's the thing. As I mentioned, you may have multiple layers of self-destruct. So if that's the case, then you need to be able to have someone to test how many layers of self-destruct you actually have and clear it all the way. I'll never forget when I learned self-destruct, there was a lady who I was studying with who'd literally been run over by a car earlier in her life. And she literally also had hundreds of layers of self-destruct. So I'll show you also how to clear multiple layers. So if you've got multiple layers, you've got to flick twice, 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 rub, and then so on. So, and for three layers, you'd rub 3 times and so on. So let's go through this. So to clear self-destruct, first layer, you flick the xiphoid process upward, you flick your liver on the right side upward, you flick your spleen on the left side upward, you flick the mid-brow upward, and then you rub horizontally across the forehead while inhaling, exhaling, and breathing. Inhale, exhale, and breathe all the way across. Now, again, if you notice that you have more than one layer, which is more than likely probable, if you were going to do 2 layers, you flick twice, 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 rub horizontally while inhaling, exhaling, and breathing, and so on. So to learn more about natural healing and how you can clear the emotions and the patterns at a very deep level, please visit me at catherinecarrigan.com. While you're there, sign up for my newsletter so you can learn even more about how you can heal yourself naturally. And my prayer to you is, if you are feeling self-destructive, definitely get the help that you need. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.